good. Technique only.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Sorry to keep you waiting a few minutes there. Um, Gonna do things a little bit different tonight. As you see, popped out with the old school fourth wall break intro. If you've been around for a minute, then you know what that's all about. If not, then you don't. What up, Daniel Fisher? What up, Fernie? Thanks for popping in early. Veed, I see you in here too. You notice we got a couple new emojis and we dropped one. So you saw the last stream, you probably know what that's all about. Anyway, not even gonna get into that here. Probably gonna be a quickie tonight, guys. We're just gonna go through these predictions and talk a little bit about this episode. Maybe we get into the episode first. How about that? So I see the cannolis. I see you spitting those cannolis. What up, Leia, too? So, first of all, guys, I don't think it's any secret if you've been watching anything I've been putting out. I'm not like hating the show, but I'm not like I'm in love with it either. I'm kind of like underwhelmed, I guess, so far. Like I'm here for the ride, but definitely wish it was something a little bit different, you know. And maybe I'm just being me. I don't know. You watched 3 times this episode? God damn, maybe I'm alone. I don't know. But I mean, coming out of this, like we got a little bit of action, but we saw it all in the trailer so far, so that kind of like Bernie broke, bam. It just it didn't seem, it's not hitting me as hard. It's like I've seen it already in the trailers, you know. You see the bare shelf behind me. I didn't even realize I didn't put my green screen down. It's because we just sold the crib, so I've been kind of moving stuff. So new setup, hopefully in the next few months or whenever we get the new house. But anyway, yeah, I'm kind of just in like an average spot with this show, and yeah, man, I'm hoping that we get like some crazier things in this finale. Um, Hoping that it gets into like what I want to know, like what's really the deal, like the whole story with Rhodey. I think it's kind of crazy that we made it all the way to the last episode, not finding out like when he became a scroll. I'm assuming we're gonna find out at some point. I just hope that we find out soon. um, the whole like backstory with Fury and his wife. I mean, it's cool, but it wasn't like that interesting to me. New Avengers, Leia. How about some young Avengers? How about any Avengers? Like we don't have an Avengers squad. Like I've been putting it out there week after week now too. I just find it funny that people are like, why don't we have bigger superheroes in the show? And it's like, well, we don't have an Avengers team. Nothing close to it yet. Like nobody's recruited anybody. So I mean, is it really a big surprise that Fury is just kind of winging it on his own? We're looking at like the kind of skipping right ahead to the end. We saw that he brought out the harvest secret. So basically, he's got the DNA for all the Avengers. See what happens with that. It looks a lot like we got a little bit of footage of Gravik already, like for the last episode, kind of hulking out. So I'm guessing he taps into that a little bit. It's gonna be weird. And then Fury's just kind of getting thrown around all over the place. I don't know how that works, being as old as he is. So gonna be definitely some loose ends to tie up in that last episode. Got Ant-Man, yeah, right. If he's even in the right universe at this point, too. Yeah, I'm kind of all over the place with this. And then we got that phone call he makes at the last episode too, right? So we don't know who he's calling in for backup. I know a lot of people are probably definitely hoping for somebody from Agents of Shield to pop up, maybe multiple people. But at the end of the day, I kind of got the feeling he was just calling Gravik, let him know like, hey, your leverage worked, and we're gonna roll through this. Pause. What are you pausing? Who are you pausing? All right, well, let me pull up these predictions, and then we will see where we're at here. And you had this ready yet. Kind of a crazy night. Had a little work party after work, and it's my birthday tomorrow. So come all up. Did I say that? It is what it is, Vito. Okay, it is what it is. Oh man, that's crazy. All right, all right. Let me do this. Get this spreadsheet. I'm seeing that we're kind of down to the final lineup of people here, so that's pretty much who's staying in the game here for predictions, and that's fine. I get it. Let me see. Battling with Excel right now. Okay, do that. All right, let me present this for you guys. Okay, how's that looking? Can we see that and everybody visualize? Or maybe there's a better way to do this. How about that? That's probably a little bit better, huh? Not doing well with predictions. We'll tally it up after this feeds. Matter of fact, let me the background nonsense. And I'll do that afterwards. Okay. All right. So yeah, why don't I put Dana Fisher? You know what? Dana Fisher, get down here. All right. Know your role. I get topsies. All right. Okay. So first off, will the entire episode be more than 50 minutes? I was kind of surprised. We got an episode that was as short as it was for like the penultimate episode. I think it came in like under 40 minutes. So that was crazy. So obviously we're gonna go with the nose getting 1 point here. Replace all, done. All right, it's Maria Hill in this episode, not video recording. Added that part in there. Big fat no on that one. $29. Yeah, right, Beeps? It was short as hell. Like I didn't get it. All right. Do we see Talos in scroll form? Pretty sure we got a visual of him in the van with Gaia. So I mean he's dead, which I didn't think was gonna happen, but yep. Guesses get a 1 on that one. And then is Soren mentioned in this episode? Not by name. She does talk about her mother, but no dice on that one. So no's are going to get a 1 here as well. Is a known character revealed as a scroll? A lot of us tried out for this one. Oh, let me mess with it. There we go. So we can keep seeing that. Okay. Yeah, no character should. Nobody really revealed. Unless I'm missing something big, right? I'm pretty sure we didn't get a reveal. So Trev gets a point on that one. Is Everett Ross in this episode? Ew, big nose. I think Trev is the only one to not get a point on that one. Does Nick Fury get into a fight? He kind of did, right? He jacked dude up against the wall. Scrody. Let me know if you disagree with that. I'm pretty sure that counts as a fight. Him and Scrody in the hospital. I think I'm going with it. So we'll give yeses a 1 right there. All right, this Nick Fury wears eye patch. Finally, he wore the eye patch here in this one. So everybody that put yes is getting a big fat 1. Right. And then we got, are there any flashbacks? So we got a recap. What up, Mike Porter? Did we get a flashback in this one? I don't think we did. Not part of the recap at the beginning. It's like the first one we didn't get one. Can you name that flashback though, Vito? Yeah, I don't think we did. If it comes down to it and you guys can call me out on it, put it out there, but I'm pretty sure we didn't get one. Nobody gets a point on that one unless somebody proves me wrong. All right, do we visit the U.S.? It's going to be a gimme question there. Those get a 1-pointer. Is any character killed? Yes, sir. We got a few characters killed. Oh, we didn't even talk about that, too. I guess we'll get into that. Right. Did someone get double crossed? I'd say Gravik kind of got double crossed, right? His own team like kind of pulled a mutiny on him. We want to call that a double cross? We think Veed is the area. Yeah, we're going with okay. It's probably too open of a question, but too broad, but whatever. Do we get a cameo? And no on that one too. I'm gonna know pretty much every week so far, so I should probably tell you how low the excitement is on this. Okay. All right, then do we see Gaia at scroll form? Which I don't think we saw her once when she actually got shot. So who's getting the point again? Play all again there. All right, and then do we learn when Rhodey was a scroll squad? We did not. Damn, I was already beaching about that. The one was pessimistic there. I mean, that was a good shot guessing a yes on that one. You would have figured this episode would have been the episode to tell us something, you know? I was expecting like closer to an hour episode too. And does President Ritson die? It looks like no. And more to talk about with that one too. I don't think he's gonna die. I think we were all completely wrong there. Everybody but me get a point on that one. All right, let's get to the fun part, the fill in the blanks. All right, so mine was Gaia joins Fury's side. I'll leave it up to you guys in the chat whether or not I got that, because I'm a little fuzzy on it. We'll put out let's see, a little Polsky. Ask it in the chat here. We'll see what it is. I'll make a decision based off of that. All right, Nick Fury. This is Fernie. Nick Fury's wife will try and fail to kill Gravik. I like that one, but it was a Noza. She didn't go after her. She just defended what was hers. I have no idea. Good job, Pete. I mean, should we give him a point for that one? All right, Rhodes talks with Gravik. I believe he did, so that was a good one. Good one, Trev. Gravik finds out Gaia is alive. Dana Fisher, he did not. He did not find that out. I mean, it's possible he's gonna find. Possible he's gonna find out later. Right, nobody made bets against each other. You know, what's going on with this poll? Did you guys 2 votes? Hey, I got 2 votes for. Anybody else gonna throw one in there? Everybody else saying I'm wrong? No? All right, I'm accepting it. I'm taking my point. Not that it means anything, because I'm not winning anything here. All right, let me do a little magic here. Get this ready. Hold up, hold up. All right, so I got 12 points on that one. That's the number to beat. Sure, why not? I like the spirit there. Like Porter. The utmost concentration right now. Do this math. Oh my God, why do I keep doing that? Be the most compelling part of the stream right here. Sometimes it autofills, makes it easier. Not today. Hey, am I coming in that strong? I didn't think I got that many right. Is that right? All right. So it looks like Trev is taking the predictions total with 10. The rest of you guys got 9. And I'm creaming all you guys with 12. You know, I'm sorry. I have to win this Funko Pop myself here. Yeah, I want to do that. That's crazy. How you guys liking the new membership badge? Think that works out? Is it visible? Let me know. Okay, I can get back in the lab, mess with that again. But yeah, that's what we're looking at there. Let's get your totals added up here. I think I got it. This one. I'll show you where you guys are at. Yeah, this is the one. Okay, a couple more seconds. I can fill these out. All right, Daniel Fisher gets 9. Oh, for Vito got 9. Trev got 10. And Bernie got 9. And who else? And Trev. I think that's it. Okay. Let me switch this off to what it's sharing. Hold on 1 second, guys. All right, there it is. This is what we're looking at right now. So basically, let's see. He's just going to fall under him. Trev is right back in the game, though. Daniel Fisher's got a decent lead on you guys. I'm just playing to play. Bernie rising amongst the ranks. That's what we're looking at right now. ENRD, I don't know what happened to him, but it is. You're still in the lead, though, man. Or no? Yeah, you are. Yeah. You're up by 4. Vito's clawing at you, though. He's trying to get it. And Trev ain't out yet either. try to give him a shot, make some more questions, just give everybody a little chance. Fernie can still catch. How many gotta add for Fernie to have a mathematical chance here? See, he's got 21, and Daniel Fisher's got 47. So does that mean I gotta make it 25 total questions? So Fernie can at least 26, right? And then hopefully Daniel Fisher just forgets to do it. That gives Fernie a chance to slide right in the lead. What do you guys think? Should I do that? 26 questions? I don't know. I can't find enough to think about with the show, I'll be honest with you. But that's where we're at right now, guys. Let me switch the screen. So yeah, if you're into the show, I think you're really into it. If you don't like it, then that's the one thing. I think people that aren't like crazy about the show are still watching it. You know, double points for the final. Start asking, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Oh man. Craziness. But how you guys feeling about the show? For real. I saw like I think Leia said she watched it like 3 times. I really wanted to like love the show, and I'm again, I don't hate it, but it's just I think this one more than anything just made me feel like it's like man, you know. Um yeah, it's I mean I could live with that, but I'd really like to have like something I'm super excited about. And I'm finding myself now just kind of being more excited about Ahsoka than anything else, you know. I hate Mike Porter. I think it gets little spurts, you know. Like we got something to talk about right now, just being like, who was Fury on the phone with? Why is this fly attacking me right now? What do you got to say? Something. But it's a real accomplishment to make Mike Porter think a show is boring. That's all I got to say. That's something serious. Like that, you got to really work hard to make that happen. Because this dude's been I don't know any show he hasn't given a 10. You know what I'm saying? Like it is a serious accomplishment. um yeah, so a couple things I forgot to mention. So I mean the dude Beto that was in there basically leads the coup and gets just taken out. Like Gravik's a savage. So they got him kind of leaning more on like he cares more about his own power than he does like getting his people like their own planet basically and winning this war he started. So that's the kind of turn his arc is taking now. He seemed more like just like soldier. That's all he's preaching about, but turn out to be all about himself. We're seeing, you know, like he wants him to bomb his own like New Scrollo. So it's a little odd, but I don't know. Um, what else did I want to talk about? And then also President Ritson. So kind of in the frame of mind now, I thought he was gonna die, and that's how Ross was gonna eventually take over. That's how we'll get him in Captain America 4. Now I'm kind of leaning towards maybe like this is gonna shake out, and this President Ritson guy is gonna look weak as hell because Brody's definitely got to be outed as a scroll like publicly by the end of this series, right? I'm thinking maybe that just makes Ritson look terrible, and that kind of gives way for Ross to just beat him in election. So it's not even going to be like anything cool like we are hoping for. This guy. I hope not, man. Because honestly, I'm kind of secretly hoping that like they're saving that for maybe a bigger secret invasion. Just call it something else, you know, like down the road. Just to kind of make us forget about this. Because honestly, Secret Invasion itself could have been like a sweet movie if they could have done all the things that they did in the comic, or at least some of the things they did in the comic. But I mean, for all we know, they're going to be rebooting everything in the future, and we just get a whole set of different actors, different characters. They just do something crazier. I don't know. Once the X-Men are finally involved, I guess that's a possibility. But I don't know, guys. We're Marvel heads are kind of just hanging in there, knowing that we don't have much. I don't know, it's kind of like a kick to the stones, knowing Deadpool got ended or cut short the way it is, because you know that's not going to be finished when we think it is now. Or you think it's going to get super political here? I don't know about that. That might throw some people. That's how they frame it, you know? Yeah, exactly. Um, yeah, that's what I'm saying too. I'm well, you can't say that completely though, right? Because it depends how they do it. If you come out like if you really look at the way they did the X-Men in the past, they always have done the X-Men. That's hyper political. It's essentially like based on the civil rights movement in the 60s. Like call it how you want to call it. That's what the inspiration for the X-Men is. Like their backstory and the way the world treats them, you know? But they do it in and create those stories in such an interesting way that doesn't feel like you're getting a lecture politically. It kind of feels like it's just giving you a story and kind of asking you to think about things in a different light. That's it, which is fine. But because they're not like they're not forcing it. They're not even telling you that the mutants are good. They're just making you question things, and that's cool. Um, like in today's world, I don't even know if Hollywood still knows how to do that. I mean, well, it wasn't even Hollywood in the first place. It was comic book writers, you know. So who knows? What if Apple buys Disney? Well, Mike Porter, you might be a lot older by the time that actually happens, if it does. Um, Heard a good point brought up by somebody I was listening to the other day, like with antitrust laws, all that stuff, because Apple does still have a piece of the market. Who knows how they'll even treat that? Like, you know what I mean? Maybe they don't have a big enough piece of the pie to where like they'd have to like give up part of it. I don't know. It's certainly interesting, the thought of it. Hell no, Vito. Hell no. I get what you're saying, but hell no. That intro is weird as hell. Oh man. What do you guys think of my new intro? My new throwback intro. Did you guys even see it? Going back to the taking it way back. We got a question. The questions. Yeah, they're gonna have to do something crazy like that. Samuel Jackson on record saying the finale is nuts. So who knows, man? Who knows? Just kind of sitting here shaking my head. It's like we're feeling kind of down, man. We're not getting anything big until we get. Oh, you want me to run it again, Danny Fisher? All right. We'll run. It's only like 20 seconds anyway. Give this a run. I'm gonna run this intro one more time. See what you guys think. We got a few people in here.
Leave the gun. Take the cannoli.
Yeah, so that's the new intro, the new old intro. Running it back. That's it's actually the first one I was using back when we had the channel called like Fourth Wall Break, and then I realized that there were millions and millions of videos and accounts with that same name, so it just kind of made me, yeah. short, snappy, hits all the notes. Yeah, I kind of felt like it was time for a little renaissance, Get back to my roots. Um, yeah. Let's talk about it a little bit too. So, if you guys were watching on Monday night, obviously that didn't end the way I expected to. But looking like that team is not going to be together anymore for Monday nights. Got a little bit out of control that stream. No ill will towards anybody there, and maybe one or some of them pop up again. But I'm working on a new team, probably, possibly. Um, Maybe try to get something going Monday, or at least like me with like one or two other people. I just got to get the wheels in motion on that one. I was having a lot of fun just bringing in like a different guest every Monday night. And Trev, if you want to know more, hit me up when we're done. Yeah, Tran, it was like the end of the stream Monday night. I ended the stream abruptly, and some people didn't like that. So, but I like felt like I was forced to. So we did, Is what it is. But yeah, probably no more new nerd enthusiasts. And that doesn't mean I'm not gonna do anything like with more people. I like doing that. That's I like having like a dialogue, talking with people on live streams. That was like when I was originally starting to even get into this at all. That was my idea of like how I'd want to run a live stream. Not like the biggest fan of just like being a monologuer to you guys while we do this. Obviously when there's more going on, it's a little bit easier too, but it's more fun to just kind of bounce ideas off people, get different perspectives, and kind of roll with it. I was getting like really used to just like listening, hearing out Felicity, not getting too angry about it too. But I mean, there's got to be room for everybody to get their voice in when you do that too. Sometimes maybe it's harder when you got like that many people on, but again, it is what it is. So we'll figure something out. We'll get something popping with multiple people on, people that you guys can recognize. Even if it starts off slow with just like me and one other person, we'll figure something out. Get some good content on Monday. You can moderate as a host. Yeah, I mean, maybe I need to set up some more fail safes. So, and I can mute too. I didn't think I was gonna actually have to do that. I've never, even in streams I've been on in the past, like I've never been muted, nor you can see who's being muted in the background while you're on stream too. I haven't watched people been muted like that, so I kind of hit me off guard. I think it was yeah, didn't think it was something I was gonna have to do a position I'd be in. So it is what it is. I probably could have handled it a little differently. Maybe I could have done some different things, but I don't know, man. You get that 2 hour mark and you just start seeing start getting frustrated. I was like, all right, it's time to end. So again, I don't got anything bad to say about anybody that participated in that stream or any other ones. It is what it is, you know. And not to say I wouldn't talk with them in the future either, but I don't know. Things happen, So yeah, we'll move on. We'll start doing different things and keep trying different things, just like I have been doing since we first started messing around with this. Yeah, basically. You live and you learn. Yeah, Trev, I hear you. It's just again, I'll talk to you more off about it too if you want to know more about it. It's just yeah, got out of control. But anyway, guys, can't think of much more else going on with this show in particular. I want to talk about. Just obviously gonna await the yeah, Dana Fisher. Honestly, the way I'd want to like set up like a live stream is just have it like really structured, like even like themed. I even like had an idea of doing a live stream, like maybe just calling it like the good, the bad, and the ugly. We just cut it into like segments, and maybe something like a cooler name than that. And then like everybody just spout off about like something that's like been really good this week. Split up and like something's been like pretty bad this week. You still chilling, Hopper? All right, cool. Or then like split it up, and like I was saying, then split up to something like terrible, Just like segment it like that, maybe some logo stuff like that. Like so, my wheels are spinning. There's different stuff I think about doing, but it is just yeah, I don't know. And I hate like I'm even sitting here in this position too, because I've seen other people like just break up stuff that they're doing in the past too, and it's nothing like that. Like I'm not like no like ego or anything involved. It's just like people had different feelings about it, and it doesn't look like it's going to continue. So that's it. Like I wasn't like trying to like end it. Nothing at all. It just happened, and it happened, and it happened. Yeah, said it a few times already. No ill will towards any of those people at all whatsoever. So I don't know, Maine. But yeah, like I said, my birthday's tomorrow. I already got a couple beers in me, to be honest. I do this work thing, but we had to go over these predictions. We had to talk a little bit about that show. Probably gonna pop out with a short or maybe a video tomorrow, even or the next day. Keep making some stuff happen on that department. And thanks, Vito. And then we'll also look into to different ways we can come at you live and do more fun shit there too. I want to get some membership streams maybe going at some point too. Maybe do some kind of like watch parties on the weekends. Maybe just members, stuff like that. Triv. I got a couple more years. 38 tomorrow, so 38 years young, man. But yeah, I think overall, like I'm happy with where we're at right now. Like channel wise, this is takes a while just to get to this point sometimes, like a lot of just learning the ins and outs as you go, learning what works, what doesn't, and sometimes things are gonna blow up in your face. Sometimes things are gonna work out really great, got to roll with it and enjoy the roller coaster ride. And yeah, tragically hip 38 years old. What? I feel like I do, but I definitely couldn't tell you the exact place it came from. I've heard it before though. But damn, Trev, you're making me feel old now. Appreciate all you guys for popping in here and hanging out with me for whatever reason. Thanks for everybody playing this prediction game with me. It's been fun. And what's cool is in a few more weeks after the show, I think once we're done with the last episode, thanks, Danny Fisher. Once done with the last episode, we're going to be able to hop over to Star Wars Santa and do those Ahsoka predictions, which he does this way better than me. This is my first time, so we'll be able to do a lot of cool stuff there. And that show is going to have me just like I'm blown away. I'm so excited about the show that like I'm picking up Star Wars books and reading, and I never do that. Like I usually be listening to stuff on Audible, really into it. Trev knows. Anybody that saw my video I just put out knows. Like I'm getting some more inspiration off some of these Thrawn books too, and I got more to check out. And yeah, man. Oh yeah, and trailer predictions. You might do that. Oh, you don't like that? Yeah, I think he always includes. I think he only did that one time, so I wouldn't put too much stock into that. Something I didn't realize too is that show. Thanks, my Porter. That show is going to come out 2 episodes for the premiere, so that's gonna be crazy. But yeah, I've been hyped for that show for about 2 or 3 years now. Ever since they announced it, that was the number one thing on my list I wanted to see from Star Wars. With good reason, Yeah. Episode's gonna be short. I think they're doing 8 total, so I don't think we're gonna get short ones. But I mean, you can get a 30-minute episode that packs a punch too. So I mean, we don't know until we know, right? We'll see what happens when it we finally start getting some episodes on Disney Plus. I don't know if Trin is still here. I'm betting though Trinity's probably doing some kind of review over on his channel next. I know she just started streaming too. Not sure what he's doing, but I'm gonna cut you guys short. I'm gonna go just enjoy my life probably for the next few hours. And again, thanks for popping in. Thanks for playing this prediction game. Thanks for supporting me. Thanks for helping me get up to the level we're at now. And yeah, man, look out for Trin. Look out for Sheep. Go support the other homies too. All right. Be easy, guys.